Hey friends, thank you for joining me for another exciting episode of Let's Play Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. We are still here on Route 120, I believe. Yep, that's what it says on the map. And we are going to face this Ninja Boy before heading further south. Since the rain seems to have lit up a bit, I have switched back to Ford at the front of our party, which seems like a good pick because he has a Ninjask. Alright, Fire Pledge it is. Mind Reader. I think that makes your next move automatically hit. So it could be good if you had like Zapcan or something, or a one-hit knockout move. Not a move I've seen in a long time though, so I could be wrong about that. And would you look at that, level 34. And a coughing. Alright, do we have, so we have Dig, which would be super effective, but it is not because of Levitate, which is Coughing's ability, so Fire Pledge it is. So I guess we'll put that in the Fire column, even though it's kind of iffy there. I'm not sure if my calculator uses that or not. I think it probably knows the abilities of Pokemon. Like I think if you did like Shedinja, it would say, I don't know, would it say not very effective? I'd have to check and test it. Alright, well, that's it for this area. This I think is the hidden hideout of a legendary Pokemon. Um, but not quite yet. Alright, I don't know if we have Repel going. I don't think we do. I should probably use some. We've been up here. Have we been over the water here? Don't think we have. And I do see some land over there, so let's check real quick. Maybe there's an item or something. Probably just like a secret hideout. Nope, there is an item. Full heal. Okay, well, not great, but hey, it pays to check. Just to be super certain. Alright, no items with the item finder. In that case, it is time to continue onward. And she's not going to face us in battle, so we'll just have to find somebody else too. Okay, so I'm getting really lost here. I think we've been down here. We surfed around here, and there was nothing really to see. There was a secret hideout. Yep, okay, cool. Just don't want to miss anything. And I see a trainer, and no, it wasn't a trainer. I always think that's a trainer. Light Ball. Light Ball, I think, is a hell item for Pikachu, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess if we ever use our cosplay Pikachu again, we could give it to him. Yeah. Boosts its attack and special attack stat, which is kind of cool because it makes it a little more usable in actual battle. Even though Pikachu in general is a fairly weak Pokemon. Alright, Mr. Pokemon Ranger, ready for a fight? I'll check your Pokemon and see if they're fit for the outdoors. Oh, I'm sure they are. They're a good team. Pokemon Ranger Carlos and his Nuzleaf. I'm gonna guess he has a Nuzleaf and a, oh, the evolved form of Lotad. Lombre. Alright, so I guess we'll use Fire Pledge, which is stab and super effective. I think I am probably leaning towards the expert belt though. So far our tally is 6, 6, and 5. So really 6 and 6 for the two that matter. Oh, Manectric. Alright. Oh, and we do have Day, which is super effective, so we will use that then. Although apparently he'll go first and hopefully not paralyze me. Good, didn't paralyze me or flinch me. Either one would have been kind of bad. Alright, not sure it'll be a one-hit knockout. Nope, not quite. I think a Fire Pledge should probably finish him off though. Odor Sleuth. So if he had used a Thunder Fang there, that would have been a lot better. He would actually have a chance of winning this matchup, but he didn't, so he lost. Pokemon that strong, you're in no danger of needing rescue. It goes back to what I was saying about how cool it would be just to explore the wilderness with your Pokemon with you. I wouldn't have to worry about getting stuck in the woods at night, because I could have a fire type just light the way, although maybe in the woods is not a great idea, but I'm sure a lot of Pokemon can produce light. As long as they know Flash, right? Alright, I don't really see anything else up here. That tree's blue. Why is that tree blue? I don't know, maybe just for aesthetics. Alright, Time to go eastward onto Route 121. Yep, 121 to the right, 120 to the left, and looks like it's time to face you next. How's your physical fitness? If you're not fit, you could have a rough time in critical situations. Pretty good. I'm a fairly fit individual, although a little slacking since the whole coronavirus thing has us all on lockdown, but probably not exercising as much as I should be, but I'll try to improve about that. Isn't playing Pokemon a lot more fun, though? Alright, so, against a Lombre, all of our moves would be either not very effective or evenly effective, so Fire Pledge it is. One more point in the fire column. Water Sport, ooh, interesting. Fire's power was weakened, which makes another move better, although it's not super effective, so it still won't really count. So Dig is not good against grass types. Fighting, I always get confused about fighting, because it's not a type I used to use very much back in the day. I think fighting is not good against bug and not good against poison, but I think it's actually... Yeah, let's find out. I want to say it's actually okay against grass, but most grass Pokemon were grass and poison in the day, so... Yes, evenly effective, okay. So I have like this intuition that always tells me not very effective, but it's actually evenly effective. It's only because of the secondary poison type that they would have been resistant to it. Oh, and a Grumpig, okay. Well, once again, nothing super effective, so Fire Pledge it is. Now, if it knows like Psychic or even Psybeam, we could be in a lot of trouble here, or even Zen Headbutt. And there's the Fire Pledge, and if this is not a knockout, it probably won't be. Oh, because of the Water Sport. Interesting. Let's go ahead and switch. That'll get rid of the confusion and bring in something that can deal with Grumpig a little easier. Slate should be able to resist, doubly resist a Psychic attack. So let's give him a shot. Grumpig actually has a pretty diverse move pool. Even though its stats are not like super great, it's definitely usable. Hey, there's that good old Rocky Helmet. Well, Zen Headbutt is not very effective. Power Gem, that's a good coverage move. It's a special rock type attack. There are not many special rock type attacks, but Power Gem is one of them. Water Sport has faded, okay. Now it is faster, so let's go ahead and use Bulldoze. It'll get a little bit of damage, and it'll slow it down. Magic Coat. I think what that does is if I use an ability or a move that, like a status move, like if say I would lower its speed. I don't think it counted there because it was a secondary effect, but say I use like Scary Face, I think it would bounce that back towards me instead. Or if I use Stealth Rock, it'll be bounced back towards me, or even like a Will-O-Wisp, like if I was trying to burn it. Alright, this Grumpig is actually pretty bulky. I love how they both like spin together, that's cool. Alright, well I think let's use Bulldoze because it's our most accurate move. And as long as we don't hurt ourselves in confusion, sweet. That'll finally be the knockout. Good job, Slate. That was and good job, Ford too. That was a tough battle. I like that one. I'm totally fit, but yeah, your Pokemon. You could use a few more Pokemon. Maybe evolve that Lombre. Maybe like me, she's waiting to give it some more moves first. All right, we are now officially on Route 121, and I'm gonna use a Lepa Berry as well while I'm on the menu, since I've been using Fire Pledge a lot recently. Although, you know what? Well, let's keep forward for a little bit. I did say 35, but I feel like we barely got a chance to use them. Route 121, they make sure you know where you are, don't they? Alright, let's face this delinquent here. There are powers beyond our understanding in the world. There are, but that doesn't mean they're supernatural. That just means we haven't... we don't understand the science behind them yet. And actually, at this point, we really understand the science behind, at least rudimentarily, behind almost everything except certain things in very complex physics and, ironically, the human mind, because it's very complex. Alright, a ghost type, so once again a type that I don't have anything super effective against, so another point for maybe switching to Charcoal. Ooh, Curse. So Curse is interesting. When a ghost Pokemon uses Curse, it cuts its own HP in half, or it loses half of its HP, but it puts a status condition called Curse onto your Pokemon, which causes it to lose 1/4 of its HP every turn. Like a really bad poison. And did she have 2 Pokemon or 3? I can't remember. So again, might be good to switch, but let's stay in and see what we can do. Shadow Claw. Ooh, between that and Curse, I think I can't stay in anymore. I was hoping I could. And I think if I defeat it, the Curse won't affect me, and the battle will just end. But I want to be certain about that. So let's bring in Dan, who is a normal type and will resist any ghost attacks. Like Shadow Claw. Ah, knockoff. He will not resist dark attacks, though. Wow. So that did extra damage because I had an item to be knocked off. Alright, let's use, I guess, well, they're all evenly effective except Uproar, which would do nothing, so let's use Bulldoze. Because at least if he was faster, it would slow him down. Oh, I should use Bite for the flinch, but I thought he might be faster. And I thought it would be a one-shot. Oh, this little Sableye is... Oh, 2%. Okay, sweet. Alright, let's use Bite just to mix it up. And with 2 hit points, we hang in there. Alright, very nice. I have lost. Yes, you have. Okay, once again, it is berry time. Let's use some citrus berries because we have a lot to heal. But I'm okay with that. It was a tough battle, so I always like tough battles. And now that we have 6 strong Pokemon, I think we're not in any danger of losing unless we face like a really strong over-level gym leader. Or maybe, I say maybe a rival, but May has not been impressing me recently, so probably not her. How about you? Are you a trainer? Nope. Yes, so you have to go to Lily Cove first before I can fly back here. That's okay though, I don't want to fly anywhere right now. And if I did, I probably wouldn't mind walking back. But I'm not going to plant any berries here because it is kind of remote, so... As she said, it would be kind of hard to get back to. Alright, wild Pokemon. No use using a Repel for a little area like this. Oh, a Shuppet, so a Pokemon we haven't seen before. Get to see some ghost types now. And it used Frisk, which just tells you what item your opponent has, which could be useful information, but probably not the best ability. So we are actually getting close to Mount Pyre, which is where I think Pokemon go to be buried here in the Hoenn region. So it makes sense we could find a Shuppet in the fields nearby. Alright, so I see Shuppet, Gloom, Kecleon, I think Swablu, and Pelipper, maybe? It's a little hard to tell. Nothing in the water. Is the water just, maybe there is no water here? Where there's water but you can't get to it, perhaps? Alright, anything down here? Nope, not really. Alright, how about you? Stop! Have a good look at my precious Pokemon. Alright, if you insist. Beauty Jessica and her 2 Pokemon, starting with a Kecleon. Alright, well, in this case, let's use a fighting move. I guess we could use like a ground move. No, wait a minute, what can we do here? We could do rock followed by ground. We could do rock followed by fighting, but it's already weak to fighting, so let's just do fighting, and then if we have to, we'll use a fire move afterwards. And it's a one-shot, so we don't have to. Very nice. So Expert Belt definitely helped us there. In fact, it might not even have been a one-shot without it. Focus Energy, that increases your crit ratio, but nah, I'm not going to worry about that. So I think what I'm leaning towards doing is giving it the charcoal pretty soon, but then at some point switching back to Expert Belt once we get a little better moves. And there's Dig. Going to avoid the poison jab. And a one-shot. Again, nicely done, and not sure if it made a difference, but the Expert Belt certainly helped there. How dare you? Don't take it so seriously. Well, you want to show me your Pokemon, so... And what's this? At last, Ford is evolving. Alright, here we go. And our little Torchic we got so long ago, 36 episodes ago, and now he's all grown up. And he wants to learn Blaze Kick. Sweet, okay. So unlike, I think Combuskin has like even special attack and attack, or they're very close. I think mine actually had a slightly higher special attack. Blaziken definitely has higher attack stat. So let's get rid of Fire Pledge finally. I think Blaze Kick, it's not as accurate, but it should be more damaging. Oh, interesting. So, alright, so it has a high crit ratio, and it can burn your target, and it does more damage based on its base power, plus it is off of my attack stat, which is a little bit higher, so I don't like the lower accuracy, but it is kind of his signature move, so let's go for it. I think overall it's probably better. I really like moves that have 100% accuracy. Like 100 to 95 is so much bigger to me than like 95 to 90. Alright, well, okay, let's use Blaziken once just to, oh, looks like Team Aqua's here. Okay, we're moving out to Mount Pyre. We're getting our hands on that orb before Team Magma does. And I guess we could cut here and take a shortcut, but no pun intended. But, oh, not really much of a shortcut. We can just run through here. Alright, well, let's face these twins, then we'll head south. And, sure, Ford and Slate. Actually, you know what? Let's do Fire and Water. I think that'd be cool. Plus, Eve's only level 33, so she could use a bit of experience there. And at least for now, let's go ahead and give him the charcoal. Power up that new Blaze Kick move. Alright, sweet. And here we go. When we're together, nothing scares us. We'll show you how great we are. And the other one said the exact same thing, so I'm not going to read it twice. Teammates Kate and Joy. That's right, not twins, just teammates. Whoa, Spindin slacking. So one of them is a lot more powerful than the other. Both normal types though, That would be proud. And how's that for a good combination? A Blaziken and a Melodic. Alright, unfortunately I cannot use Surf because it would do a lot of damage to Blaziken, and I don't have Protect. So, I could switch in Roselia, who would take less damage, but still take some from Surf. Let's use Hidden Power, and let's gang up on the Spinda first. Actually, I'm going to use Low Sweep on Slacking, because I bet that'll do a lot of damage. And a critical hit. Alright, Low Sweep. It is a very heavy Pokemon. Well, it's not based on heavy. I'm thinking of Low Kick, I think. Still did a lot of damage, though. Surprisingly, that Spinda's pretty fast. Dizzy Punch. Wait, who went first? I missed... Oh, Slacking went first, right? Slacking is fast. That makes sense. Alright, so Slacking actually has to rest now. I'm going to use that to our advantage to make sure we knock out... Oh wait, no, it's faster, so I can't... I gotta use this turn very smartly then. So let's use one more Hidden Power on Spinda, and we'll use another Low Sweep on Slacking, which should knock it out. Plus we get a really bad damage roll. Okay, cool. So we knocked it out before it could attack a second time. Didn't get to use Ford against Norman Slacking, I don't think, but did get to use it here. And wow, Ford is getting a lot of XP, so we'll have to put him in the back for a bit. And once again, trying to learn Focus Energy, but just definitely do not have the moves left for it. Alright, Hidden Power, so probably won't be enough. Nope. Peter Dance. Who will it confuse? Oh, both my Pokemon. Wow, that's a good move then. Kind of surprised. I wonder if it does like all three Pokemon. Maybe that's kind of how it's balanced. Because otherwise, I would think I would see that a lot in like competitive battles. That's actually pretty good. Alright, well, one more Hidden Power should finish it off. And if not, a Low Sweep definitely will. You can tell how good Ford's attack stat is because it hurt itself in confusion. Ah, so did Eve. This little Spinda is proving to be a lot of trouble. Maybe I underestimated it. But we will keep trying until we succeed. And I'm going to count that twice for super effective since it's good against both. So we are tied with 11 to 11. I'll keep the charcoal for a while. I look so bad in front of Joy. Kate, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sure you guys fought very well and are very proud of each other. Okay, let's use a few berries though. Probably won't use forward for a bit, but you know, while we're in the menu, might as well heal all the way up. And oh, I think I know what this might be. It is the Safari Zone. Enjoy yourself as much and for as long as you would like. Oh, so you don't have to pay maybe, or is it a one-time ticket? That look in your eyes and the aura floating about you. You're one of my kind, aren't you? You make all kinds of mischief, right? Ooh, TM85 Dream Eater. That's a cool move. Used to be kind of like Gengar's signature move, where you could put a Pokemon to sleep. You can only use Dream Eater against Pokemon that are asleep. But is this a machine? Oh, it is. I'll buy some more Soda Pop while I talk. But it's a 100 base power Psychic attack, so it's even better, even just damage-wise, than Psychic. Of course, the downside is you have to put a Pokemon to sleep to use it. But what's really cool about it is it kind of works like Giga Drain, where it restores half of their health. So it could be cool to make a Gengar that had like Hypnosis and Nightmare and Dream Eater, and you know, it wasn't probably the best moveset for a Gengar, but it was kind of a cool, fun strategy. Alright, well, that's enough about that. Got some more Soda Pop. I'll buy some more off screen, perhaps. Are you going to the Safari Zone? You better take a bike with you. Alright, we do have a bike. In fact, I think it's impossible not to have at least one bike with you. You can't give them both back. Admittance is free and enjoy yourself as long as time allows. Oh, cool. Do you want to read the path of the Safari Zone? Sure. Desire to prove the children of Hoenn with the chance to encounter many wild Pokemon. From the day we opened, there was a long line, huge success, made a lot. He raised the price of admission, but then they went bankrupt because customers stopped coming. See? Take note, big corporations, if you charge too much for your products, you don't sell as much. I'm sure they know that. So Rebirth, he decided to open it up and made it free. Right? Okay, cool. Not sure how it gets the money to stay up and running, maybe through donations, but I'm glad it's available for everyone. That's nice. Alright, maybe this is the guy that wrote the book. Hello, hello, and welcome. Fun fact, the word hello with an E comes from the word hello, which actually didn't mean what it currently means. It was like an expression of surprise, like, oh, hello, like a fancy proper British person might say. But anyway, I think he means it more in the Bilbo Baggins hello as hello type of way. Alright, so we can find Pikachu here, it looks like, and Oddish and Gloom, and something I don't really recognize on the left there. So if you guys don't mind, I would like to take some time and explore here, see what we can find. I could use a repel, but oh, interesting. So it's not like most Safari Zones apparently, where you have to use like the bait and the rocks and all. It's just like a normal Pokemon battle, which I guess is kind of cool. Oh, Psyduck, it's a Psyduck. In a way, it's not that great because it kind of takes away what was special about the Safari Zone. Oh, I heard a Pikachu. Hey, it's you again. But on the other hand, it's nice because, let's face it, nobody really enjoyed the rock bait mechanic. That just wasn't that fun. You know what they should do? They should take like the where you actually throw the Pokeball, like in Let's Go, well, in Pokemon Go, but also Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. I haven't played yet. I'll make a Let's Play one day probably. And they should add that to the Safari Zone as a little mini game. That'd be cool. So I think I see a Xatu, and I don't know what the one on the left is. Should probably start catching more so I could, find out what I do and don't have. And oh, maybe it's a Doduo. I do kind of wonder if let's go ahead and try to catch some of these guys just for fun. I wonder if like there's different areas of this with different Pokemon. I hope so, because so far the Pokemon here haven't been perfect. Haven't been like super interesting. All right, Pokeball go. It's low on HP, so I think that should be enough. I'll save our Great Balls and Ultra Balls for Pokemon that are more difficult to catch. I did go back and talk to the professor at some point when I was, what was I doing? I know it was a long time ago. I was wandering around that area. And he did congratulate me on how many Pokemon I've seen. Ooh, Aquatail. Actually, you know what? I don't actually want Aquatail. Aquatail's a pretty cool physical water attack. It I think it's base 90 power and 90% accuracy, so it's kind of like Waterfall, but Waterfall's probably better. Less damage, but more accurate, and the flinch chance. But because Melodic is a special attacker, or has a higher special attack stat, I think it's better to stick with Surf. Plus, Surf is more useful. Alright, there's Doduo. I'll let you guys read the entry if you want to. I am not going to give Doduo a nickname because, of course, Doduo is not part of our team. We have our full team now, and I'm glad. It's kind of the point in the game where if we didn't have our full team, I would be worried. It looks like we need to have the acrobite to go up there. And that was a Xatu cry, I'm pretty sure. It's funny how like your brain just knows what that is. Like if you told me what does Xatu sound like, I probably couldn't tell you. But if I hear the sound, I'd be like, oh, that's Xatu. That'd be a really fun challenge, like to just hear Pokemon sounds and try to figure out what they are. You really know how to move around fast, don't you? Or are you just a bunch of different people that look the same? Okay, so the different people that all look the same. Maybe they're Mechano dolls like the one guy had. So we do need an acro bike for a lot of these areas, although I'm not sure why I'd want to go up there in the first place. Is there a item up there? No. Huh. Okay. Very interesting. Oh, Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn's a cool Pokemon, a little bit slow, but if you teach it maybe like Rock Polish, it could be pretty strong. Evolves into Rhyhorn and, of course, Rhyperior as well. Oh, and it's faster? Oh, there we go, competitives. My special attack rose, that's cool. Dragon Tail, of course, is a... Oh, that did like nothing. Oh, but it did get rid of it, okay. Well, I was curious to see if it did that, so now I know. I'm really... How is a Rhyhorn faster? I thought Rhyhorn was super slow. I just got done telling you guys it was super slow, and then it makes a fool of me by going first. Oh, am I stuck here? Oh, I'm stuck. Can I go under the bridge? Ah, worst bridge ever. You can't even go under it. That's really unfortunate. Alright, so that's a Rhyhorn on the right there. Ooh. Oh. So I need to go up there to figure out what one that is. So I'm going to look that up just because if it's like, if it's one we really need, then I want to make sure we do grab it. So if you guys will just hold tight for 1 second. And is it in Gen 3? I'm just curious, looking it up here. Yes, it is, but it's more like a regular Safari Zone, so I just don't remember this from Gen 3, but apparently it was actually here. Alright, so items, and there's all kinds of Pokemon here. Let's see. Absolites, it's probably Absolite. Interestingly enough, there is Energy Ball here, the TM, which we could teach to Lily, but like I said, it does 4 more damage, or sorry, 5 more base damage. I don't know why I said 4, but it doesn't have the heal that Giga Drain has, so I'd rather just use Giga Drain. Alright, well, let's try to catch a Gloom, because that's what you do here in the Safari Zone, right? Oh, Moonlight's going to heal up then. Interesting. So what's really odd is that it says to get Energy Ball requires Mach Bike, Acro Bike, and Surf. I wonder if maybe there's... well, that's going to make it tougher to catch, isn't it? I kind of want to save my Ultra Balls and all for like a different Pokemon. Let's use a Great Ball. Don't waste all my Great Balls and Ultra Balls on my Gloom. No offense to Gloom. Oh, I didn't even... Okay, I'm just going to defeat it because I don't want to do that. I could recover, but I'll use some berries after this battle. Alright, this should do the trick. And if it doesn't, then maybe we'll try to catch it, assuming it doesn't use Moonlight. Nope, that did the trick. Okay, cool. I wonder if maybe there's something you can do. Maybe if you go back to him after a while, he'll give you like a Super Bike that becomes both Mach and Acro, like you can switch back and forth. That'd be cool. And it does sound like... I don't want to say familiar, but like I could talk myself into believing that was the case before. Alright, so we were just here before, weren't we? So, I'll spend another couple minutes here and then I'll probably just call it. Yeah, so if I used hidden power, it would take forever to whittle it down. Surf would almost certainly be a one-shot. Oh, I found an item though, a nugget. Definitely will take that. I wonder if we can find anything cool while fishing here. Alright. Doduo we already have, of course. So it looks like you can catch a lot of Gen 2 Pokemon here, actually, just looking at the wiki entry. I'm not sure if that's... Maybe they're only available once you... I think you get the National Dex once you beat the Elite Four, which is why Emerald really sucked. You had to beat the Elite Four to get to trade over any Pokemon. Thankfully nowadays you don't have to have the National Dex to trade over Pokemon that's not in the Hoenn Dex, but yeah, a lot of Pokemon that are on here are not part of the Hoenn Dex, I'm pretty sure. There's like Mareep and Aipom and Sunkern and Girafarig, Gligar, a lot of Gen 2 Pokemon that I'm sure would have seen by now. Fanfeast, Antler, Miltank, Houndour, yeah. So either you can find them here even though they're not in the Dex, um, or you can only find them here once you get the National Dex. Yeah, so far, honestly, I'm kind of disappointed with the Pokemon we're finding here. That, Rhyhorn, I guess, is kind of unique, but, I mean, Gloom, Doduo, like, I think we found them before elsewhere, haven't we? Yep, dead end. And it seems like you can't really get anywhere using a Acrobike. I might just go ahead and, we'll do a little more exploring, but another Doduo. Like, this is just really, really boring. It's like a normal route. I guess you can see here. Oh, so that's something different. Oh, I think you put Pokeblocks to attract the Pokemon. Yeah, I think that might be what it is. And I don't know if that's still a thing here or not. I didn't hear anything about it. Oh, there's a TM. Let's try to get the TM. Another Gloom. Yeah, I'm looking up now what the actual Pokemon are you can find here. Gen 6, there you are. It looks like there are 6 areas to the Safari Zone. You can find Pikachu as we know, Psyduck, Gloom, Doduo. It says Girafarig. Maybe Girafarig is part of the Hoenn Dex. Oh, this is where we started, okay. Oh, and there's a Pikachu. You can see its tail there. We already have a Pikachu with a costume, but we can catch a non-costume one if we're so inclined. Although I'm not really so inclined, so I don't know why I even tried there. As you explore, you may see some glitter. Alright. Oh. Another Pikachu. You can also find Kakuna, Pidgeotto, and Baneri here. Oh, but not right away. They're not in the National Dex. There's also apparently Horde encounters in this game, which we haven't seen yet, so maybe that's also only after the National Dex. Which is fine. It was interesting, but it's not my favorite part of, like, the X and Y games. And fishing is kind of the same Pokemon, so... Scrolling through here, but... You can find Heracross, so that's pretty cool. Heracross is a really good bug and fighting type, and if you guys want to see me train one, then I would kindly refer you to my Heart Gold Let's Play, because I do train one there. His name was Rod, and he was a lot of fun to use, and this is a dead end, which is not as fun. It's like, I almost should I want to use a Repel, because these are all just boring Pokemon to run into, but at the same time, I might do that just to get the item. It's like the Safari Zone, the whole point is to find rare Pokemon, but they don't really seem to have many here. Like, Gen 1 was really cool, because you could find, even like Venonat and Venomoth you couldn't find anywhere else, but then you also could find like Tauros and Kangaskhan and Chansey, and you can fish and find Dratini. There were just all kinds of rare Pokemon. Execute was you can only find there, so it was really great. But I guess it's free, so I can't really complain. But at the same time, not as impressed. All right, have we been up here? Any items? Oh, there's an item. A revive. Well, I'll take it. It's at least somewhat useful. Alright, we'll keep going until our revive runs out. Oh, that's the entrance. feel like we haven't been to 6 different areas. Maybe you need to have a bike to get to certain areas. Yeah, I think you might need the Mach bike, or they're just really small areas. I'm gonna say no. I think we've gotten, we can't get that TM. I guess there's gotta be a way to, unless you could surf to it maybe? Maybe that's the trick? But either way, it might be like Solar Beam, in which case I'm not really too concerned about it. But, yeah, maybe there is a way to get like the Mach bike and the Acro bike at once. We'll have to check by at the bike shop at some point to see. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the Safari Zone a little more than I did. When we come back, I think it's going to be actually something a lot more exciting. We're going to, let's bring up the map here. So we're going to head down south to that little island down there in that inlet, which I believe is Mount Pyre, which have a lot of ghost Pokemon, a lot of ghost trainers, and it sounds like Team Aqua is up to no good there as well. So that'll be really fun. And then on to Lily Cove and the world beyond after that. So I'm going to get some sleep and try to enjoy the rest of my night. And whatever time of day it is for you, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, morning, or night as well. So thank you all for watching, and see you again soon.